and I just want to start by saying I'm an undergraduate student here at the College of Education. I'm the president of the Education Student Society, which is the student government that we have over there, and I'm here to speak. From a student's perspective about what I feel TransformUS really is, and really my greatest concern and what I really want to focus on here today is that I feel we're being told one thing and really something else is happening. And I want to talk about that a little bit. In the recent announcement of the TransformUS action plan that we're all sent in a mass email, we were told that the increase to our budget and allocation to specific initiatives allows us to continue to build a stronger university, one that will continue to serve the people of Saskatchewan. And I want to know just exactly who TransformUS is really serving. Because what's happened over the past 10 years is student enrollment has increased by about 10%, and during the same time, faculty has increased by 10% to match that. But over this 10-year period, administration has increased by over 100%. It is more than double. We now have more administrators than we have faculty members at this university. And at the same time, senior administration's salaries continue to rise. And if you wonder about it, if you question them about it, their justification is that that's what other large organizations are doing. Which really, I mean, that's what large corporations are doing. And they're saying that in order to be competitive, we need to do the same to be successful. And what they really mean by being successful is they mean profitable. And what's happening is it's serving those in administration, those in senior administration, but it's not serving us. It's not serving the students. It's not serving the First Nations and Métis programs and the students, those programs that were targeted in Vision 2025. The very groups that has, when the president, who's actually not from here, wants to talk about the land and how important this land is, how important these people are, these programs and these changes and these cutbacks are not serving those very people. It also talks about how we do need to make budget cutbacks, and I know that, I understand that, but it says that it isn't just about making quick changes, it's about making long-lasting, sustainable changes, and that's more important, and I agree. And it says the most important purpose is to create sustainable programs and units that will have greater profile and impact. Yet they're leaving out the strong social and economic positives that these special and unique programs give that greatly impact graduation rates amongst First Nations, Métis, and even international students. Not just at university, but at high school and elementary levels as well. And this is not included in this. We speak about saying it's going to be long-term, but yet they don't actually enact these sorts of long-term focuses. They're so ready to cut programs, and they're so ready to drop programs that they deem are inefficient. But yet, when it comes to looking at administration, which actually ranked in quintile 5 a couple times, they say, well, we'll just think about it and we'll revise it, and they use a lot of rhetoric where they're going to talk about it and amalgamate it. But when this type of focus is shifted onto the programs, they're just going to cut them right away, and I think that is backwards.
Hey, hey!
When we got news of the budget increase from the provincial government, we were told by our president that this budget is welcome news, that this budget allows us to continue with the important work of transforming the university into a strong U15 university. And yes, we did get an increase by about 3.1% to provincial universities in Saskatchewan. Only about 2% went to the U of S. However, back in 2010, we had an increase of 19%, and this dropped in 2014 to 4.4%, and this dropped even again, like I said, now. And it's not keeping up with inflation. So they're telling us it's an increase, but it's not an increase. It's not a sustainable increase. And what's happened is we are now, there's internal strife, where we have faculty and administrators, we have students being left out, when really it should be the university as a whole fighting against the government to get that funding back. And I have an excerpt here that I want to read to you about what I think a university is and what it should be. Within the unique university context, the most crucial of all human rights are meaningless unless they entail the right to raise deeply disturbing questions and provocative challenges to the cherished beliefs of society at large and of the university itself. precious and vulnerable right of the liberal human spirit. And I think this is a shining example of the centrality of university campuses in promoting and preserving critical thinking as the engine of progress in a democratic society. But there is one problem with this, and that is that the institutional leaders at the University of Toronto, who actually drafted this excerpt that I read to you, they themselves did not uphold it. They themselves gave into corporatization of the university. They gave into several cases of giving into the privatization of education and the freedom and academic integrity, even though they're the ones who drafted this very document. And I think the same thing is happening here at the university, because we have these great vision statements, we have these mission statements, yet they aren't actually happening. We talk about how the university's goal is to be of learning, discovery, and research, yet we're evaluating academic programs on 10 criteria, only 4 of which are academic. We're increasing the number of administrators